How you doing, everyone? My name is Roger Guzman. For those of you in here, my name is Gunnar Sergeant Guzman. I'll tell you a little story about my weekend. I went down to the landfill to drop some things off from my house. When I went to the landfill, it was kind of depressing. I went into the hills, and when I went in there, I went for a good half a mile to a mile with nothing but hills. And they were about 500 feet high, according to the worker there. They're all about 500 feet high. And once they're at 500 feet above, from ground to the top, they cover them up. They're done. Right? Landfills are these areas that are just waste. They go in there, they put all these hills, they dig deep holes, and they let them go as far as they can up until they're done. At 500 feet, they're complete. So I went for a mile seeing all these hills until I got to the hill, to the dump site where they were building another hill. They said they were going to be building them for years to come because they have all this land set aside for landfills. Most of you live in the barracks here on Camp Hamilton, and you take your trash out just like this. Right? Get your trash in your trash can. And it's all like this. Am I wrong? Right. Same thing you would do with a bag just like this. You have plastic cans, paper, right? And all of this. All this is paper, plastic, and cans, and solid waste like pizza. Alright. 75% of this, the contents in these two cans, can end up in recycling. You can recycle the cans, you can recycle the plastic, you can recycle all the paper. And that would reduce all the waste that you put into the dumpster every day. Landfills are sites, like I said, built to contain trash, right? All the waste that you put into the dumpster every day. All they do is contain it, and it sits there and it decomposes for years to come. Right? No one knows right now how much longer the Earth has. But it's going to be decomposing for years. Styrofoam takes almost 500,000 years to actually decompose. This is the worst piece of trash you can put into the trash each day. Recycling, according to the EPA, conserves natural resources. It prevents the use of raw materials, and it prevents pollution and the use of raw materials. It saves energy and makes a sustainable environment. Right? It makes the environment for human beings to live in. That's according to the EPA. Things you can do as a human is recycle all these items: cans, plastic bottles, paper, the things that you use every day in the classroom today. Your aluminum cans are the items that are most valuable in the recycling world. Okay, that's the most recyclable material, and there is no set end use on aluminum cans. You can recycle a can, 60 days later it'll be out in circulation again. You recycle it, 60 days later it can be right back out in circulation. And you can do it over and over because no one has found an end to recycling aluminum. Also, aluminum pays out lots of money. Right? Last year, $800 million, according to the Aluminum Association, $800 million was paid out in recycling aluminum cans. Okay, my daughter, she's 8 years old. She recycles aluminum cans every chance she gets because she knows that she gets money. She got paid out $65 in one shot because she goes around. She'll look for cans. She'll go around the neighborhood looking for cans. She stops anybody putting the trash can in there, and she always has the trash bag with her. We always have to take it everywhere we go. It's kind of embarrassing, but she recycles, so I can't fault her for it. And aluminum cans aren't the stock of aluminum. You can also use aluminum foil. Right? There's aluminum foil, I think, somewhere in one of these trash cans. You can use aluminum pie trays. They can also be done as well. Plastic. All right, according to Recycling Coalition of Utah, bottles, jugs, recyclable plastics can be recycled on a daily basis. Plastic only takes 1,000 years to degrade, all right? But we as Americans in the U.S. only recycle about 25% of what we produce. If we were to recycle 75% of the plastic bottles we use today, we would save over 1 billion gallons of oil and also 44 million yards of landfill space. By reusing drinking containers, you also eliminate the manufacture of 100 bottles by constantly reusing the bottles that you use. If you have a water gallon jug, or gallon water jug, reusing that over and over, you're saving hundreds of bottles being made. Paper, one of the most bulkiest items at a landfill. If you go to a landfill and you look around, you'll see the majority is paper anywhere you go. Balls of paper, stacks of paper, newspaper. Everyone's just throwing it away. The New York Times right now kills about 65 to 75,000 trees just to run one day of the New York Times all over the United States. If you were to recycle office paper, which is what we use in the classroom, it ends up turning into paper towels, tissue, all those resources that you use every day. Right. Also, if we were to recycle and use paper, we end up reducing pollution by 95% as well. That's according to wastemanagement.com. So I give you a quote here. If you want grown-ups to recycle, just tell their kids the importance of recycling and they'll be over. That's Bill 9. All right? Kids today are moldable, just like you are. You're young, you're 18 to 25 years of age, you're still moldable. You can still recycle. Landfills are going to be here forever on our planet. They're like a big hit. Okay, they don't go away. All right, they're just going to be there and they're going to decompose and they're going to take forever to decompose. Recycling, you'll see if you keep recycling, you'll see the resources that we use today. You'll see them tomorrow. Your kids will see them tomorrow. All right? Every day, they're finding new ways to recycle each day. They're recycling electronics, they're recycling steel, they're recycling everything. Construction sites recycle more than anyone. You'll see the turnover of their materials quite often. But teaching children, that is the key. Okay? Teaching children how to recycle. My daughter taught me how to recycle, and now I'm trying to do it as much as I can. So I leave you with this. Preserve and care for today to have the tomorrow you want.